Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves the first Blu-ray haul video in months on the Film Stock channel. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and welcome back to another video. I have not done a Blu-ray video in quite some time. I think since like July, or maybe even the Criterion sale back in July. But if you're new here, or if you don't know, these are the most laid-back videos I've ever done on the channel, and it's basically just me talking about some movies that I picked up. I've got a decent stack here. Kind of took some time off from buying physical media, I guess. Just didn't really see the need in buying a bunch of movies for a certain amount of time in the year. Not a lot of new releases were coming out on Blu-ray. I felt like I had all the movies that I kind of wanted to own on physical media for quite some time. But that always changes when a new crop of movies that I saw earlier in the year in theater hits Blu-ray, so that's kind of what we're doing here. So without further ado, let's get into my pickups for the month of December. Some of these are from October, so it's kind of just all over the place, but I will have my complete Blu-ray collection for 2022 out in the next few days, actually dropping on January 2nd, so make sure to stay tuned for that, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on that. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into this stack. So first up, I have Cruella. Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. This is one of my favorite movies of the year. Stay tuned for my top 10 list. It might make it. But you've got this cool Target version. It actually came with some art books. So here's the front, here's the back, and if you open it up, you've got some cool art stuff there. It came with some prints that I actually gave to my girlfriend Cam. They're hanging on her wall. But what I love about this is the cover is actually red. The case is red. And it says Cruella. And then you've got that. Boom, boom, boom. Bada bing, bada boom. This is my favorite Disney live-action remake, easily. And it's a movie that I have only seen once, so I got to rewatch it. It actually comes with a stand, too, so that you can, like, prop up the Blu-ray if you want to, like, display it, which I might actually have to look into because I really do like the front artwork on this. But Cruella, if you haven't seen it, I recommend it. I know that it's kind of divisive. I think most people enjoyed it, but some people didn't really like it too much. To each their own. Next, we've got a steelbook. I'm going to wipe it off real quick because it's got a little dust on it. But this is for a movie that is a 5 out of 5 for me. It might be one of the best horror movies ever, and that is Wes Craven's Scream. This is a movie that I actually now own on 4K, and it's just a gorgeous steelbook. You can see it's got the knife with Ghostface, and on the back it says, "Do you like scary movies?" And then if you open it up, you've got the iconic shot of Drew Barrymore's character, as well as the 4K disc. I think this is just the 4K. It doesn't have the actual Blu-ray, so Scream's a classic. I rewatched it a few months ago, showed it to my girlfriend Cam for the first time. She had a lot of fun with it. The new one comes out in literally a few weeks now, which is crazy. I don't really know why they're doing it in January. It's actually kind of bothering me because I feel like horror doesn't really belong in January. I feel like a movie of this caliber would belong in October, but who am I to say? Maybe it doesn't want to go up against the new Halloween movie. But this is the new steelbook for Scream. I ordered this on Amazon. It took a while to get here, but it got here eventually, so I'll watch it on 4K next year probably. The next 4 movies are all 2021 releases that I now own. This one my girlfriend Cam got me for my birthday, and I love the movie. I saw it twice, and that is The Suicide Squad. James Gunn's The Suicide Squad on 4K. I like this cover art, but I do like the poster of them. This on IMDb where it's like a blue background. That's my favorite poster, so I wish they would have put that on the Blu-ray cover. But front and back here, I haven't. I actually have a digital code for this that I'm gonna do a giveaway for, so stay tuned to the end for that. But there is going to be a lot of digital code giveaways here, so actually definitely stay tuned to the end. But yeah, The Suicide Squad, it's one of my favorite movies of the year. It's one of the better DCEU movies. It's just a total blast. And Peacemaker, the show, comes out in a few weeks, so I'll be doing coverage of that with spoiler reviews, so you're not going to want to miss out on that. Next, I'll go ahead and show you guys a film that I didn't think I was going to be picking up on Blu-ray, just because I kind of swore off of buying certain titles from a certain studio because I was like, they're all on Disney Plus, so I don't need to own them. But that movie is going to be Black Widow, the MCU film that came out in July. And of course, it's got the 4K slip. Look at that beautiful, beautiful slip cover with the gray Black Widow herself on the front. And there's the back. I really like Black Widow. It's one of my top 4 comic book movies of the year, which is kind of a hot take. I know a lot of people don't like this one. It's a comfort movie for me. I've said that a bunch. It really is. Like, I have so much fun with Black Widow. Just seeing Yelena and her chemistry. Nat's chemistry is great. But also Red Guardian in the movie, played by David Harbour. I think he's just brilliant. The villains are terrible. I've said that so many times. They really are. But Black Widow was a must-own. And my reasoning for buying this and another movie you're going to see here in a second was I'm a completionist, okay? I have every MCU movie on Blu-ray or 4K, from Iron Man to Far From Home, and I didn't own this one or another one that we're going to talk about here in a second, and it was bothering me. It was like a little itch that I needed to scratch, so I caved, and I ended up buying Black Widow. Even though it's on Disney Plus, I know I own the physical copy of it, so if something happens to Disney Plus, I have it now, and I can feel like a completionist MCU fan owning them all in physical media. And the next movie I got, I kind of gave it away, is ShangChi and the Legend of the Ten Rings on 4K with this beautiful, beautiful slipcover. This is the only poster for this movie that I accept, by the way. I don't like the one of him on the front with Wen Wu on the front. Like, I just don't get it. And there's the back, really cool shot of him with the 10 rings. Oh, I like this movie quite a bit. It's one of my favorites of the year. You're going to see where it places on my top 10 in a matter of days, actually. But ShangChi is just a total blast. And if you haven't seen it, you got to check it out. I think it's one of the more slept on MCU movies, at least in my opinion. I know a lot of people love it, but there's the actual thing. I like this one a lot. You should check it out. It's got a badass score, badass soundtrack. It redeems a past character from Iron Man 3. Just a lot of fun to be had with that one, honestly. And there will be a digital code giveaway for the Suicide Squad, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, and this movie. So I'm doing 4 pretty big releases with digital codes, so stay tuned to the end to figure out how to win it. I'll give you a hint. Hitting the like button is going to help out. But the last movie that I picked up on Blu-ray or 4K this month, or in the recent months, is No Time to Die, the latest Bond film. This is not my favorite Daniel Craig Bond movie. By the way, look at how it glistens. I love how it's got like the silver on the front. Really cool design, and there's the back. But it is a movie that is well worth the watch. It's a nice send-off to Daniel Craig as Bond. It's a little bit long. It's 2 hours and 43 minutes. I think it could have trimmed it down. Not as action-heavy as the other movies, which is fine because I am pretty intrigued by the story. It's one that I've really wanted to rewatch recently because I've seen it once in theaters back in October. I was kind of sick that day, so I wasn't feeling all that. I still really like the movie, but I want to rewatch this one and see if my thoughts have changed at all. Big fan of Daniel Craig's Bond, and I think this was a perfect send-off for him. I really am shocked with what they did at the end of the movie. No spoilers, but I didn't think they had it in him to actually do that, and they did it in a way that worked and was brilliant. I'm not sure when we're going to see another Bond movie because this one ended so well. I'd say like 2025, 2026 maybe, but I'm happy to say that I dug No Time to Die, and I finally own it, and now I own every Bond movie technically. I have to watch through a bunch of them still, which I'll do one day, but I own every single Bond movie now, so yay. But that's going to do it for my pickups in this Blu-ray haul video. But if you want to win a digital code, either the Suicide Squad, Black Widow, Shang-Chi, or No Time to Die, make sure to hit the like button, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, and then also make sure to comment down below your favorite movie of the year and which code you want to win, as well as where I can contact you, because I have to reach out via Instagram or Twitter, direct messages, maybe even an email address to let you know if you do win. It will all be at random, but if you want to win one of these 4 movies, like button, subscribe, comment your favorite movie of the year down below, and tell me which one you want to win and where I can contact you. That's how you're going to be able to win one of these. But guys, that's going to do it. I have 2 more videos coming out this year, my top 10 worst movies of the year, my top 10 best movies of the year. Then that's going to do it for 2021. It was a great year. I appreciate every single one of you for showing support here on the channel. It was a massive year for growth of the channel. I'm ready to take this energy into 2022. It's going to be the biggest year ever for movies and TV, and I cannot wait to cover it all. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me through the year. I'm excited to bring this positive energy and content into 2022. Hope you guys have a great rest of your holiday season and a great New Year's Day. Go Dogs. Hopefully they can pull through and win that semifinal game versus Michigan. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.